Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Up next, we've got a good one on tap between the visiting Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we are just about set for football at CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. A few moments ago, they raised the 12th man banner, and this place, as usual, rocking and rolling. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. Brandon Godden and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you've got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. This fielded at the 2. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. They'll be led out by their 5'11 quarterback from Wisconsin by way of NC State, and that's Russell Wilson.
Heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. On 2nd and 9, Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. This one into the hands of Metcalf. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now Wilson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Wilson throwing again. And that's incomplete. Again, Wilson. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Instead, P.I. gives him the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
Tyler Lockett was the target there, but it'll be 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now it's Wilson. It's hauled in by Doxson. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Now it's Wilson, and that will be incomplete.
How about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right? So here come the Cardinals now for their first drive. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018, drafted #1 overall the subsequent year, Kyler Murray.
Surgical. Absolutely surgical. That's why he won NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, very precise. The throws, maybe as accurate as he's been in some time. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. Open man is Kirk, complete. On 1st down, Bond. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Murray, that's caught on the left side by Kirk. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. On play action, it's Murray. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Playing the absolute perfect position. He's the type of guy that you build around. A cornerstone of a defense, his ability to play the run, the pass, and his leadership skills. You get the full package with him.
Well, plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say, we're going to build from the inside out.
They'll run on first down. Snell, and he's only going to get a yard. On 2nd and 9, Murray to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And the safeties have less ground to cover. You better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
Yes, sir.
He's got it. Seals-Jones, touchdown Cardinals. Ricky Seals-Jones, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
A pretty long drive. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
They didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. Wilson now off the bootleg. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Emmanuel Ogbah able to record his 5th sack of the season. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson, and he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now Wilson on 3rd down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg. On 2nd down now, it's Carson. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Going to throw deep for the end. And this is going to be intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there.
On 2nd down, it's Snell. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. On 1st down, Bond. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Murray's throw on target to Christian Kirk. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
You know he's a heck of a player, but he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Murray going to throw. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They'll try to run this one in. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. To throw, it's Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Murray now, and he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kyler Murray with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Cardinals push further out in front. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception.
Once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They'll run on first down. Carson. On second down, it's Carson. To throw is Wilson. To throw on third down. He's got his man. This is Jackson. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. They've gone 2 months without a loss. 8 straight wins for them. And they've got the lead here in this one as well, trying to make it 9 in a row. A pretty good-looking run there on first. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. Second down, Murray sets to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Murray. And that will be incomplete. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing now is Murray. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. They run it with Carson. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He's thrown for a touchdown pass, and he's run for one so far. Now he's hoping to put them into a better spot after this. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. On third down, Murray, and he finds Seals-Jones complete. Play fake, Murray. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on?
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described,
that's going to be caught by Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown. Christian Kirk, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute. But first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10. We'll start our tour out in the City of Angels, Los Angeles. And it's the Bears who have the lead. The Bears trying to hold on and claim victory. From there, we head east to Cleveland to check on the Browns at home at First Energy Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting LA Chargers. 21-7, the final score. Finally, let's get to Silicon Valley to check on the 49ers at home at Levi Stadium. And they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Detroit Lions. Matthew Stafford, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Turn things back over to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Creeping up on 1,000, could get there on this drive, so a challenge for him to do that, but also defensively, maybe a challenge for them to not allow that.
And that means probably kicking even more coverages to his side. And what that really means is wherever he lines up, you will have a cornerback over in his area. Instead of the safety dropping into regular coverage, that safety moves into that area to try and discourage a quarterback from going to him. That means everyone else, win your routes. You've got an opportunity to catch passes now, too.
Yeah, a little bit of a cat and mouse game.
That's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a night.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Murray with a 3rd and long. And able to find Kirk complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 29. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Murray now, 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Well, the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. On 2nd and inches. Murray to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Trying to run for it with Snell. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals push further out in front.
And while no one on the offensive line will get the 6 points next to their name, they should be credited with this one. Tremendous blocking to get the runner into the end zone.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
Got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Wilson hit, it's loose, it's out, fumble. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score, a fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
Just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Wilson now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10. This complete to Lockett. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. On 2nd down now, it's Carson. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Christian Kirk and company heading back onto the field. And the previous drive put him up over 1,000 yards for the season. So now it's what you like to refer to, my friend, as gravy time, right?
Yeah. The great players decide to push that number as high as they possibly can.
Great thing if you're on the opposite side. He's such a weapon. He just opens things up for the other guys around him.
Yeah, if you're the opposite receiver, you should expect a few passes to come your way, too, because I've got to kick coverage in his direction. And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Murray now on 1st down. On the move to his left. He'll run it.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And a loose football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out.
I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. Here it's 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Wilson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Here's Wilson. Going to throw again. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still ended up with a solid game.
Here's Wilson to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Play caller sensing the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense, and it worked very well there for a 1st down.
Again, Wilson. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. On 1st down, Carson, and he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They run again with Carson. And he stopped immediately there. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Wilson hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Hassan Reddick. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
Right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Watch the slats. Watch the slats.
From the 39, Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete. Murray now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Murray now to throw. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
55. Check. 55.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down. Now Murray again. It's a gain of 9 yards. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Murray going to throw.
I'd open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Pass incomplete. Wilson now to throw again. Now they go screen. It's complete. Evades the tackler, and now some space. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. This short throw caught by Goddard. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Throwing again on 2nd down. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And Hopkins' kick is good. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
There were blowouts, and in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team.
Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Now Murray. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. And pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Now, one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Arizona, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash, honey y'all dash, honey y'all dash, honey y'all dash. Attack when I tackle like damages. They react and play it back on the camera. High point, put the city flammable. Sure shot, I got all victorious. Years blood, sweat, tears is glorious. I remember end zone. Watch it, honey y'all dash, honey y'all dash. They flip on the team that they owe me. I need a ring. I run straight through the D like a train. Just making a name. I put on a jet. The coach is ready to let them stay in the game. See our man rumble. Traffic. Footwork.